David, on this week's episode of Positive Regression, we of course preview the upcoming Martinsville race. We do a little Mythbusters, if you will, because for decades, I still think this. Everyone thinks the outside, not the place to be at Martinsville. What do the numbers say, especially about restarts in that outside lane?
The numbers say that everything's fine. This is about as straightforward of a restart dynamic as you're going to get in the double file restart era. And certainly compared to what we've seen the last 2 weeks at Kansas and Texas, the positional gains and losses aren't particularly volatile. Of the 13 of the top 14 restarting spots see an average positional change of less than a half position. So you usually defend your spot. And at times we're going to see cars from the outside. We saw it twice earlier this year with Denny Hamlin pass for the lead or pass for the spot next to them. So it's far more competitive than perhaps optically you've been led to believe. But it certainly is a part of this weekend's race that won't kill a race dead, contrary to what we've seen in past weeks.
All right. This week you picked Ryan Blaney for the win. Why?
He does a little bit of everything well. He's a fine restarter, but it's the long run passing and the long run setup that is particularly interesting to me. He had the highest adjusted pass efficiency of the spring race. He had a long run car that could compete later into runs with Denny Hamlin. And had he had track position late in that race, he could have conceivably won the thing. Well, he's got the same car and the same team and the same strengths. It stands to reason that one of these days, all of that is going to result in a win, and no better time than right now to make his first championship four.
500 laps under the lights at Martinsville. It's going to be fun. For a full preview, make sure you listen to this week's Positive Regression.